to set up my phone. You don't have to go into AT&T. Just have them send it to you. God damn. It's like nothing. It's like absolutely nothing, man. So easy. I don't know, getting everything off of the cloud. Wow. I thought that would be a hassle. I was like, oh no, really? All you do is keep your other phone by it, and maybe if you didn't have another phone, it just cloned that, all the information off of that. So it was not a big deal. It was so easy. So easy. Bravo, Apple. Bravo. I don't think anybody's here. Maybe someone is. Nobody gives a shit. Let's see. I don't want to break this, I'll tell you that. Well, there's someone. We left, huh? It's really simple. It's really, really simple. It's like 2022, right? They just send it to you and it works. Seriously, it's impressive. So if you lose your phone, it's going to cost you $250, right? You get a brand new phone. You can even upgrade if you want. I didn't, because I'll pay this off and then I'll upgrade. So I got two 12s that I can shoot with, and I have a 13. Now the 13, the only difference seems to really be cinematic mode. And it's got a larger sensor, so it does better in low light. This, it's restoring from iCloud, so I'm just supposed to keep it by my other phone. Just takes it off. So simple. So simple. I was working in the barn. I gotta go back and work in the barn. I worked Lutzy. Lutzy's doing great. He's such a sweet dog. He's real fun to work with. He is. I wish I could send Remy to go get me some water. I've been working all day. I got up early, man. I got up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours ago. Something like that. It's a long fucking time. I still gotta stay up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more hours so I don't screw up my sleeping pattern. Something like that. I can do it. It's fine. It's okay. I'll make some instant coffee down there. Hi, Remy. It was really easy setting that thing up. I'm shocked how easy it was. It was so simple. No! Fucking Lutzy. I had to go get chicken. Let's see if the avian flu pandemic, how it's going, okay? See what the news is. Avian flu confirmed in Oregon for the first time. Bird flu confirmed in Washington backyard flock. Bird flu spreads in Maryland, killing chickens and vultures? No shit. That sucks, because there's a lot of vultures around here and I like them. That bums me out. A lot of the wild birds it doesn't fuck with. Unless the virus spreads. What are symptoms of birds and humans? Of bird flu in humans? Hang on. In humans, avian influenza starts Symptoms vary depending on the virus strain. Oh shit. Symptoms range from mild flu-like illness, sometimes with conjunctivitis, red sore discharging eyes, diarrhea, and an abdominal pain, to a severe respiratory illness of breathing difficulties and pneumonia. That's not good, right? This has been... You don't get that from eating chicken. You get that from respiratory droplets. But it's really sort of uncommon. How many? Let's find out how many. I think like 1,000 people a year get avian flu. Something like that. It's not. So far, the risk of to humans is low, but since related bird flu virus are repeatedly jumped into people in the past, public health experts are watching for any signs of genetic change that could make the virus able to move to humans. Nice. That's great. Hell, let's find out. Okay, here's the statistic. Globally, from January 2003 to March 2022, there have only been 863 cases of human infection with avian influenza. That's nothing. That doesn't mean it can't change, right? That's a bummer. That is a fucking bummer. What are you gonna do, man? There's nothing you can do. We're all going to hell in a handbasket anyway. It's people that won't get flu shots. They're just like, you know what I'm saying? There's just like, it's just nonsense. They'll say it's a scam. They'll start saying, oh, it's from China or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's find out what's on the news, just for the hell of it. I'm up here. Remy, here, baby, you need to eat. Yeah, go out there. Here. Do you want me to kick Solar out? Come here, Ron. Solar. Remy, come out here and eat. Solar's up. Solar? Oh, there you are. You ate Remington. Ow. Oh, God. No more fly paper in this house. It's terrible for birds. Let's see if my new phone is going. Time remaining about 48 minutes. I wonder if I had to keep the phone open. Is this the one? I don't know. I'll check it in a minute. I got shit on here, this phone. I gotta get rid of. I'll go through and deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I gotta do, is I gotta, let's see what's on the news, and then I gotta go downstairs and, I gotta get a bag too and pick up trash up here. This is just a bummer, to say the least. Jesus fuck. Well, how can I check the news? There it is. Remy hit it. Oh, man. Let's see what we got going here. I bet a Republican's in trouble.
Find the comfort you need for a better night's sleep at HFO, where prices are low and comfortable.
When are they gonna bring in the My Pillow guy? You know what I'm saying? He's a hardcore dickhead. Why don't they have anything other than freaking Twitter? TikTok isn't even. You can't even consider that anything. That's just a joke. God, it's disgusting. Let's see. Oh, hang on. This breaking news: Governor of Illinois on a pending Roe v. Wade.
Across the state, particularly around the border of Illinois, to make sure that as people come to Illinois, that they're well serviced. We've got a logistics center to make sure that they can find a place to stay, they get the proper care that they need.
Same thing as New York State. You can get an abortion here in New York State. I think it's outrageous that they're going to take this away. People are pissed. This this is not going to help the Republicans in the next election. This was a mistake. I don't know who leaked it, but they did everybody a big favor. They did. They did everybody a huge fucking favor. Let us know. Build up momentum. Women are leaving the country for good. They're pissed. Is that what you're telling me? I'm pissed and I'm not a woman. Nobody wants it, you know? Come on, give it a rest. People die because they don't, you know. It will help the Republicans because these women get convicted and be felons and won't be able to vote. Oh, I don't think that's going to be the case. They can leave. They can leave the state and go get one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like some states are still going to have them. They're leaving it up to states. Some of these hardcore Republican states, they're like, no more abortion ever. It's not good. They're talking about charging women for murder, for miscarriages. I'm sure. They're lunatics. The Republicans are loons, man. I used to be a Republican. I wouldn't have anything to do with that party now. Like, are you serious? What happened there? Can you imagine universities in some of these southern states? They're going to suffer with enrollment. It just seems like so unthought out or something. It's all about this like emotional thing, this religious thing. It's visceral to everybody. It's just, and there's more people that think that it's necessary evil than don't. I know Catholic people that think it's a necessary evil. So, you know, I just... Why are they blocking out those parts of the sign? I think they're putting people's names. I think those are the pro-lifers in the background. If I wanted political, yeah, I bet it is. I'm sorry to hear that. When did you lose your dog, Trevor? I thought Mango was going this morning. When did that happen? I'm sorry. I don't have any words of wisdom, man. It sucks. It does. It sucks, right? It's nothing good. That's when it sucks. I hear it a lot, you know, because of what I do. He had a tumor on his heart and spleen. I think you were weren't you on here? Didn't you say that? I mean, I hear about... Sorry about that, Trevor. How you doing? Are you hanging in there? Hey, Trevor. You know, in the past, when I've lost a pet and there is no dog, I get a puppy because it doesn't take away from your dog that you had, but uh, I understand. I understand. Yeah, I cry too. Now listen, you get the puppy, and then it just makes you feel better because you're too busy taking the dog outside, picking up the poop. It'll make you feel better. At least he's not suffering. Yeah, but that thought just like whenever I would hear people say that, at least he's not suffering anymore. It's just like I don't know. There's something about that. I mean, no offense or anything. I just like you know. Sorry. Um, I am. I don't know. I can't do it, man. With my current lifestyle, wouldn't be fair to the dog. What about a cat? What about going and getting a kitten? Get a cat. You can get a dog later. You got a cat already? I'm allergic. You get a bald cat. You could get a bald cat. They're freaks. Not really. It's a myth to make money. Totally. Total myth. Shut up, Lutz. It sucks, Trevor. But you're a mess. So I've been a mess. God, it's the worst thing, right? It just doesn't go away. You walk around just like, fuck. When I lost Ike, oh my God, I still talk about the guy. It's like, it just doesn't, there's just no way to rationalize it or anything, you know? I just, I don't really have any words of wisdom. You know, I don't know. Just more than one. No, it doesn't. No. No, why would that help? No, that doesn't help at all. They're all individuals. But when you get the new one, it takes your mind off of the old one, sort of, because you're too busy doing shit. See what I'm saying? So it's not like you're it's a metaphor. Oh, I would use a metaphor, but I shouldn't. Um, there's a metaphor there, but I won't. You just be too busy with the puppy, and I understand that, like how many hours do you work? Maybe there's a way around it. How many hours do you work, Trevor? Like, what's your work situation that you can't get a dog? Talk to me. Maybe there's a way you could do it. What do you do? What do you do, Trevor? 50 to 60 hours. And what kind of job is it? And I'm on call a lot. Fire alarm technician. Man, I would think you could take a service dog with you. Honestly, they can't stop you. The trick is the service dog has to be trained and really good. They can't stop you. You got I don't know. For instance, yesterday I worked until 5. As soon as I walked in the door, I had to go to Syracuse, didn't get back until 1. So you would have to take the dog with you. Flat out. You'd have to take the dog with you. What kind of car do you drive? You don't drive a van to do this, do you? Talk to me. Come on, man. What kind of car do you drive?
So it is what people are passionate about. And I
Shut up, Lutzy. I drive a service van.
28 for this midterm election.
Trevor,
If this court does, it
nobody's.
appears they're ready.
It's a full size Chevy van. Trevor, you're out on your own, man.
Thank you so much. It's good to see you. Means I made
You put the puppy, you get a puppy, it could even be a small dog, in a crate in the seat next to you. If you got to go inside and it's hot, take the puppy with you and just say, hey, this is my dog. I'm training it to be a service dog. You don't have to go in an office. You can get a dog, dude. Do it. Do it. Go get a dog. No, you'll be too busy. Really, like, come on. The dog would be great in a car. Just make sure it's in a crate all the time. The other thing is, if it's a puppy, I'm just telling you, be careful where you're letting the dog out to go to the bathroom before it gets all its shots. Just take it someplace that no other dog will go and do it that way, okay? You can get a dog. Think about it, man. You got a service van. There's nobody with you. Your boss isn't like you can't bring your dog. Take your dog, and if they give you any shit, say that you need a service dog for something. Like, So here's the other thing, though. I have to travel all the time, too. Yeah? What, you have to go on a plane? I'm flying to Vegas in a few weeks. Yep. Okay. Then you know what your solution is? You get a small dog. You get a Chihuahua. And you can carry that dog on the plane. Okay? So you get a Chihuahua. That's your service dog. Say it's well, you don't need to. You only need to say it's a service dog. If it's small enough to go in a carrier, you can take it, I believe, carry on. You got to get a small one though. Right? Chihuahuas, it's really important that you train that motherfucker. Just like a big dog, you're just like you could get a small dog, man. It's no problem. Small dogs are great. You get a 4-pounder, man. 4-pounder. Look, you could have a 4-pound dog in your fucking coat and nobody would see it. Like Chippy or something. I trained him to be a service dog as long as it fits under the seat in front of you. Yeah. You got to get a small dog. You ever had a small dog? They're awesome. Don't put that dog in your lap, though. It fucks them up. Don't let it sleep in your bed. It fucks them up. That's what you do. Let's go for a small dog. I mean, how miserable are you? Like, let me ask you a question on a scale of 1 to 10. How are you right now? 10 being you're really miserable. I've only had, well, then you love the small dogs. Small dogs are bitching. Like, are you like a 10? Never let the dog sleep. Good. Like, as far as your miserableness, like missing your dog, are you like a 10? Are you really miserable? Let's see if my new phone is ready to go. Sweet. Who would have ever guessed? About 1 hour. It went up. Is it because this is off? Let's make sure this is on. Let me open this. It varies, man. Sometimes I'm at 10, but I keep it so mostly of the time I'm at 4. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'd be walking around just miserable. You walk into the room where the dog is, and there's like a hole. Like, where's the dog? It sucks. It's so terrible. Like, oh God, it just goes on and on. Well, you sound like you have, I bet you could get a Chihuahua for under a couple grand or something. You could go get one soon. You can go get one tomorrow. It doesn't sound like you're broke, right? You work, you deserve it. You deserve a dog. That's what hurts, man. That's why I haven't been home. Toots, you gotta get a dog. That's your solution. I'm sorry, that sucks. I've been there, really blows. The only thing you can do is like get a small dog. You like the small dog. Don't use a wee wee pad with that fucker though. You know this. It's just like a big dog. It's just small. I gotta keep this on. I think because it's my new phone is like getting the iCloud stuff, but it's like it was at 48 minutes. Now it's in an hour. I think it has to do with well, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe it links to the iCloud and then it's I don't know. We'll leave this open. Not having this thing in a case, like if this dropped, it would just be done. It would just be so done. It'd be over. Then I'd have to put in another claim. You're allowed 3 claims a year. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna be able to. I don't want another claim. No, I'm just kidding. It's awesome. About 1 hour. Sucks, Trevor. Yeah, it's brand new. There's Yorkies. Those little terriers, those little Yorkies, the tiny ones. You got to get a tiny one. They're not bad. They're not bad. I love that dog, Chippy. That little fucker. Man, I love the crap out of him. Grandmaster Chipmeister. That's not Jimmy Dresden's dog. That's Taylor's. I don't even believe it for a minute. I think she bought it for Jimmy, but he hangs out with her. I have a dog sent once. He really was cool. What, this thing in my hand feels great, but it's real slick. I'm glad it's insured. I'll tell you that. I've never put in a claim on a phone. It's awesome. That phone though gets a lot of spam calls and shit. I know. Moon Knight? No. Started watching Moonfall though, and it was really bad. It was Halle Berry's worst movie I've ever seen. It's terrible. What's the matter with her? It's how the phone was made to be. I mean, seriously, Halle Berry, she didn't even look good. That one was beautiful. Like, what did they dog her up to be an astronaut or something? Like, she looks great in short hair. Halle Berry does. The one was beautiful. It's from some upper middle class family, I think. I think so. Something like that. Maybe her dad's a doctor or something. It's not the best movie, I'll tell you that. It wasn't great. It wasn't the worst. A dime piece for sure. That sucks, Trevor. I'm real sorry to hear this. It's really bad. Really sorry to hear that. What do you think about the idea of getting a tiny dog? How do you feel about that? You gotta figure out some way that you can use him as a service dog and be tiny. Like what is his thing that you use him to do? God, what could you train him to do? What would be a reason? Trevor, do you have any like limitations? Like, you could say he's a hearing assist dog. You got terrible hearing in one ear. Remember? It's really bad, huh? What? Oh, hearing assist dog. There you go. That's what he is. Is this like morally wrong? No. Not as long as he's trained. You should be able to take your dog wherever you want. Might be nice to have a dog to travel with on the road. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, that's a plus, Trevor. You can take the little dog with you wherever. It weighs 4 pounds. It's 4 pounds. The only thing I'll say about little dogs is don't carry them. But everybody with little dogs, you have to pick them up at some point. Here comes a big giant dog. Just pick the dog up. Um, I just don't want to go through this again. Oh yeah, you do. You're a dog person, dude. Of course you do. Yeah, you do. It sucks, man. You'll feel better. You'll feel better once you get the puppy. Oh, well, thank you for sharing. Um, I get it. It's a miserable feeling. Trust me, man. I know what it's like to be miserable. I'm the, I'm the sad clown. Life's rough. But the best thing you can do is just get another one. Go and get a smaller one this time. Get a dog. You know you're going to, so just buckle under and get online right now and find if there's anybody breeding chihuahuas close by and there's any litters on the ground. I'm thinking about it, but isn't something I want to rush. Well, there's no reason to be miserable, Trevor. That's what I'm saying. That's my dad's phrase. He was a very wise man in some ways, and in other ways, he was an idiot. You don't want to be miserable. And listen, Trevor, here's the truth. If you get your dog and you buy it, you can buy it. You're just ensuring that that dog will never see the inside of an animal shelter. It will have a good life. If someone else gets it, do you know what I'm saying? They let it in their lap and all kinds of shit. Oh, look, it's Jill Biden, which means she's a doctor. I remember Republicans saying she's not really a doctor. Oh, yeah, she's not an MD. Right, she's not an MD. She's like it's got a doctorate in like literature or something. I don't know. You listen to her. You can tell she ain't no dummy. Yeah, it's a jackpot for any dog to have who has an owner. Yeah, Trevor, just get another dog, man. You probably got money. You're a working guy. I bet you got money in the bank right now, don't you? You could, Trevor. You got the money to go get a dog like tomorrow if you wanted to. Just out of curiosity, we don't know who you are, so it doesn't matter. Do you have it, or have you squandered it, and you have to build up another puppy fund? I figured. It sounds like you work all the time. You don't have time to spend your money. Trevor, you know what to do. It's not going to take it away from that dog. I guarantee you. You get that puppy. You're too busy dealing with it. Trevor, listen. When you get the puppy, if you get a... What? I invest every dollar. That's right. I know that. I remember you saying this. Trevor, listen. When you get that puppy, you want to buy it in the 8th week. If you can buy it right on the 8th week day, get it then. All right? And just start from taking it outside. You don't want that dog peeing inside. Just be careful when you're traveling with the dog. Don't put it down anywhere that other dogs might be because you don't want it to get parvo. Don't fix it either. Yeah, get a puppy, Trevor. We'd love to see it. I'd like to have a Chihuahua puppy. I like small dogs, man. There's going to be another dog around here. You know, was thinking about it recently, but I'll hold that off. Maybe I'll get a goat. No. Hey, hang on, dickweed. I'll be right back. You guys stay right here.
Let's go now to an economic worry, that being the growing student loan debt. President Biden is taking a hard look at some form of debt relief, saying a decision could be coming in a matter of weeks. But as he deliberates, the futures of many Americans hangs in the balance as they face a Shan Broom will earn her doctorate degree this June, but overshadowing what is supposed to be the most important day of her life, crippling student loan debt. Shan owes over $300,000, a sum she says she could be paying off for the rest of her life.
I don't ever see myself paying it off, and it just disappearing and running out. It's terrifying to kind of think about to think about that looming over me for my entire life.
Shan is just one of the 43 million Americans who owe a collective $1.7 trillion in student loan debt, a number that has more than doubled since 2008. Falling hardest on black students. Not only do black borrowers on average owe $25,000 more than their white counterparts, but almost half end up owing more than what they borrowed 4 years after graduating. Another one of the fastest growing groups, people over the age of 50, like Larry Hennis, who dropped out of law school to care for his wife who was sick with cancer. Now 10 years later, he owes $114,000.
I feel like I'm being punished because my wife was sick and died.
Larry says he's worked hard to save and pay off his loans, but the debt just keeps piling up.
I've gone to work every day. I pretty much went to work every day when my wife was dying. I'm not dead, but yet I owe double what I borrowed after essentially paying it back. That's my problem. The people who are writing the rules are wealthy people. They've never had to live my life. They've never been in my shoes. They don't know what it's like to make $40,000 or $50,000 a year.
And he's not alone. One major factor contributing to the crisis is borrowers not being able to translate their college experience into better wages. While the cost of college has increased by 169% since 1980, in that same time period, earnings for workers in their 20s have only gone up 19%.
I want to make sure that everybody in this generation gets $10,000 knocked off of their student debt.
Now pressure is mounting on the Biden administration to live up to that campaign promise before payments resume in August. But even with that relief, Shan and Larry both say it would only be a drop in the bucket.
It will lower my payments by payments. It essentially does nothing for me. Even $50,000 would be a big help, but still.
Well, as we reported, the president says he has ruled out forgiving $50,000 per borrower. A decision on if and how much, that is expected before payments resume in August following the pandemic pause. Coming up next, why there's growing worry about a coming recession and what's being done to keep it from happening.
My A1C is clear. It needed to be here.
Ruby's A1C is down. Rebelsis. My A1C wasn't at goal. Now down with Rebelsis. Mom's A1C is down with Rebelsis.
Yeah, I will say this, that having pets really causes a problem. Like I might have to travel and do something, and I got this like, what am I gonna do? You know? I think I actually know somebody that could fill in for me. But it's easy. If you have a Chihuahua, man, you could just do whatever you want. You know, you're carrying a cis dog. Just make sure it's really trained well. Because if it's trained real well, nobody's going to say a thing. So anytime you have the dog with you, don't let anybody touch it. And just keep, you travel, so you could just be like, I'm going to pull over here and I'm going to work the dog. You know what I mean? Just stay, you know, until it gets its shots. You got to get one. I would, it's been a week, dude. What are you waiting for, Trevor? I would already have the dog in my house. Seriously.
What's with that toenail?
Get a dog.
It's a nail fungus.
Chihuahua's bitching. You know what else is cool? A cool dog? Pomeranians. You get a Pomeranian, right? Now check it out. You could get a Pomeranian and you could get one of those round cuts. So you know what I'm talking about? Don't go for the lion cut. Go for one of the ones that are like rounded. That would be bitchin', you know? Hey, dude, you better knock that crap off. Let's see if my new phone is ready. I'm going to say it's not. About 1 hour remaining, man. I don't even know if it's working, you know?
Congress, with Maverick. Sure, with Maverick. Maverick cures Alzheimer's vaccine. In only 8 weeks. The virus
Let's see.
multiplies daily and can damage the
How
liver
did I
over
change
time.
this?
Maverick stops
Never.
MC and cures it. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment.
It's turned off.
If you've had Hep B, liver, kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV, other medical conditions.
Don't wreck my new phone, Remy.
Not take Maverick with Atazanavir or Right
um,
away, yellow skin, stomach pain,
I don't know. I don't know anything about that stuff. I have no idea. You sound like an expert, though. What brand? It's called a Bong. That's the brand. No idea. None. I didn't know that there was brands, but of course there would be. I hate flying. I do. Sure, it sounds like you fly all the time. God. I'll do anything not to fly, but I'll do it. You know, for this shit, if I gotta do it, I'll do it. But I don't want to do it. It sucks, man. Your fucking tobacco pipes are the best. Yeah, I used to hear that. I'm not sure, but your live streaming over Wi-Fi might eat up your variable bandwidth for your phone to sync over. So, are you telling me that it won't? Hang on, this phone's turning off too. No, it's not. Okay, then I'm hanging up. Trevor, get a dog. I'll live stream in a bit. I don't know if it's doing it on this one. Oh, it's the band. Okay.